Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Nobody down here. Good morning. Try it sometime. You're down just talking to yourself on a live. Ain't nobody around. Yeah. Didn't check the sleep score last night. We'll have to pull that up. I don't imagine it was great. We'll see what we've got here with the old Aura ring. I got to get some sponsors. Got Texas. I got Bubba Hogan's Mid-South Pond Dude shirt on from the retreat we went to back in, when was that? December, I guess? October? I don't know. We'll see what's happening here. What is going on, people? 78. 78 on the sleep score. Coffee number 2, only because I was busy being a caregiver and wasn't able to choke down a few extra cups. Welcome, Two Pines Bookkeeping 207. Yeah. Up on here, tell us what you do. Yeah, Mr. Alex. Where's Alex? Alex from TL Decks. Calling all deck builders to the Insta. Good to see you, Alex. Got a 78 on the sleep score. Winding the coffee to me this morning. A fresh coating of fluffy stuff here in beautiful southern Maine. Couple 2-3 inches. Fella came by about 6 o'clock with a leaf blower. Took care of that stuff. So I'll give him an A for ingenuity. But yeah, hop on here and let us know how you're doing. We'll pull up the Facebooks, Insta chats, and all the interwebiness and see what is happening. Bubba Hogan, how do you like the shirt, brother? Mid-South. I got to get some sponsors. Caregiver, please. Bracket, come on. I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm sweeping, I'm vacuuming. I'm doing everything here. You know, I got it going on. I'm just juggling. You know, tell them, Wendy. Good morning, Jason Rector. For you folks that are following along from home, our new hip is doing well. See, I say our because, you know, I'm in this too. New hip is doing well. Barking at her a little bit yesterday with the pain. And, you know, everybody likes to get off those pain meds in a day or so. But, baby, we're going to stay with that for a little bit and kind of do what they say. So it sucks because she gets a little bit of nausea from that. So, Chris Breen, how are you? Good to see you. Speaking of deck builders. Yeah, so new hip in on Monday, and here we are Wednesday. And we had a discussion today about whether today was day 1 or day 3. I said, well, for you, it was day 1. For me, with the recovery stuff, it's day 2. Yesterday was day 1. For me, it was day 2. So anyway, I think I confused that. But either way, doesn't matter how you look at it. We're about 3 days in. She's doing well. Things are getting a little bit better every day. So I'll have my hiking bike partner back soon. And we'll play some pickleball. You pickleballers, you haven't seen me on the court yet. And that means you too, Bracket, okay? You don't want none of this on the pickleball court because I go hard in the kitchen, right? I don't know the rules or anything, but I equate pickleball to just standing on a ping pong table. Sound right? Table tennis when you get to stand on the table. That's how I see that. So anyway, I'm having a good time down here this morning already. We got a little snow here in southern Maine, and it's been a pretty lean year. I mean, here we are mostly through January. Couple of storms, minor too, like nothing big. So been a lean year, which I don't like for the northern part of the state. People that like to do winter hiking and, as they call it up there, snow sledding or snowmobiling, whatever you call it. And Dave and I used to do that back. We bought a couple of sleds back there in 2005 or so, and it stopped snowing for 5 years. So we promptly got rid of those and made a different investment in triathlon. So anyway, thanks for coming. I appreciate you being here. Post in the chat how you doing 1 to 10 today. Switch over to Instagram. And Alex, make sure you post in there how you're doing 1 to 10 today. What's some wins? What's some losses? What are you struggling with this week? All right, maybe we can help you. As always, guys, if you need a 30-minute strategy call with me, let me know. I'm happy to hop on the phone with you. I'm very gracious with my time. and try to help people out. I try to come from a service mindset, right? Service first. So yeah, I do sound a little bit better. So the cold is making its way out. I don't care what you say. Let's talk for a minute about the common cold. It's 2 weeks, guys. I don't give a shit what you drink, eat, sleep. Don't care. You're gonna have symptoms for a couple of weeks. So I've been managing to keep it at a dull roar. So yeah, Brackett, I just saw your comment about making that mistake with your shoulder. So yeah, no, we won't get back too soon. She's got no reason to be hitting it hard in any fashion. She can recover. What are the best months to recover in Maine, right? February, March, and April. Snow, rain, cold, crappy months. So get better for the spring. So yeah, Wendy's doing well. So wow, we got some 8s and some 10s. Luke McGee's an 8. Matthew Tolman, who's been up for hours, is a 10. Imagine that. He's been up. He's already sent his texts. He's doing his thing. Rector's a 9. Jason, how did the sailing race go? Throw it in there. Dave said Teresa negotiated an increase in pay and a car allowance this past week. All right. Good work. Yeah. Good thing she lives with the top salesman in the area coaching her, right? So, yeah, I got the man cold. And as I mentioned yesterday, I was rather disappointed I didn't get more play while I was at the hospital with the man cold. But it was okay, it's not always about me. Roy Dallas watching. Yeah, good to see you. All right, back to the matters at hand. All right, day 4 of talking about atomic habits. I saw a couple people comment on this yesterday. All right. Brackett, if you take this and hold it up to your head like this, you can just, learn through osmosis. You won't have to read because I know you don't read. Unless it's a comic book. So all kidding aside, Atomic Habits, James Clear. This is a good read, guys. All right. If you pick up a couple of things from it, and that's why I'm doing these lives with regard to these books, is just sharing some things with you guys without having to, take the time, to actually read the book. How you doing, Bill Gustafson? Wild Bill Gustafson from Massachusetts. Good to see you here. Anyway, so today I want to talk about the role of environment in your habit formation. We talked about this a little bit yesterday, okay? Like your environment. Like I came down here today, boom, I was sitting on a little guitar stool here, and boom, I'm locked in, right? When I sit here, I'm locked in. This is my environment, right? It's the silent driver of your habits, your good habits. Can be your bad too, right? James Clear says you don't have to be the victim of your environment. You can also be the architect of it. We can design it, guys. Hey, if you're driving right now, good morning, Dave Zemchek from Central New York. Speaking of snow. Hey, if you're driving right now, take a look at your vehicle, right? Are all your papers all over the dashboard, your passenger seat filled up with don't comment. I've seen your vehicle. Like, is it squared away? Jason Rector says the journey is the destination. Absolutely. Why does it matter? Why does it even matter? Why am I even talking about it? Motivation might get you started, but environment's what's going to keep you going, guys. You got to feel good about where you're at. Your surroundings make the good habits easy and the bad habits hard. The success becomes automatic. Bubba Hogan, at least you finished top 10 is what I would tell everyone. Yeah. Right. There you go. You saw the shirt, right? Peep the shirt, Bubba. I'm going to keep sponsoring different things every day until somebody steps up and sponsors me. I'm Bob Turner here with my daily live, sponsored by Jason Rector Construction down there in Ocala. Michael Moeller, good to see you. We're talking about how our environment shapes our behavior and our habits. Our behavior is often dictated by what's around us. For example, if your phone is within reach, which mine usually is, you'll probably pick it up, right? That's why we know if somebody doesn't return our text in 12.8 seconds, that they don't want to talk to us. If healthy food is visible, you're more likely to eat that, right? Some lessons here for being able to have a great environment. Design it for success. Set up your environment to make good habits the default. You want to work out? Leave that stuff by the door. Make sure the equipment is visible and accessible. You want to spend more time reading? Leave those books in a place where you want to relax. I want to spend more time playing my guitar. I leave it in the kitchen. Lately, that hasn't even worked, but I got to get to it, right? Good morning, guys. Welcome. More people jumping on all the time. How about eliminating friction? So reducing friction for good habits and increase it for bad ones. So reduce it for the good habits, increase it for the bad ones. For example, make it easy to start a project by keeping the tools ready to go. Make it hard to watch TV by unplugging it, or I don't know, moving the remote, putting it in a different room. It's just that little interruption, that little pattern interrupt that makes you say, I don't think I'm going to do that, right? And how about the power of context? Certain environments are tied to certain behaviors. Like if you have a room that you only watch TV in, that's probably what you're going to do when you go in there, right? When I come down and sit here, like I said, I'm locked in. I'm ready to go. We're going to start doing it. So use that to your advantage by associating specific spaces with specific habits. Again, an example, this desk, this bookshelf, when I see this on the screen, I'm like, all right, time to go at it, time to lock in. How about creating a no phone zone in your bedroom? Challenge you to do that. Leave your phone out in the other room. You have to wonder what we did years ago, right? Before you could scroll, make sure you're right on top of everything before your head hits the pillow. First thing you do when you get up. I'm guilty of it, guys. And then adapting to new environments. When you enter a new space, your habits are more malleable. All right? Use these moments to set up the new routines, to build those new habits. All right? So look around your environment right now. Is it supporting your goals, or is it working against them? I have to get stuff organized, guys. I don't even feel right. When I come down, and some of you guys have been down here in my basement area where it's finished off. I got ping pong over here. I got a weight set over here. I got a lot going on. But when there's clutter, it pisses me off, and I can't deal with it. I got to get the storage area squared away, and I got to have it so it's nipped and tucked and ready to go, and it's okay. So what's the one thing you could change today to make your good habits easier? Think about that for a minute. Think about, hey, it's 8:12 Eastern. What have you been doing all morning, and how have you been doing it? How about thinking about a bad habit you want to break? What environmental change could you make to discourage that behavior? Mark Bunker is here. Mark Bunker says 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do it. Where'd that come from? Mel Robbins, Mark? It's a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can't remember. Yeah, think of a habit you want to break, and then what environmental change could you make to discourage that behavior? Guys, you're the architect of your own life. If something needs to change it. Audit your space. Spend 5 or 10 minutes reviewing your environment. Identify one thing that's encouraging a bad habit and change it to something that could encourage a good habit. Again, guys, this is from James Clear, Atomic Habits. It's a great read. Yeah, Mark says yes. Tony Ruffin is here. Good to see you. Do that space audit, guys. Check out your space. And then just make one change today. Just one thing. Move one object. Rearrange one area. Add one item that'll reinforce that positive habit, that good habit. Sit up straight, Bob. Right? I have to sit on a stool now. If I sit in the chair, all the hip flexors get tight, the back gets tweaked, and I'm on the floor. And then just commit to consistency. Set up your environment as a system for success, and commit to keeping it that way daily. I don't like to start my day unless, hey, the dishes are in the dishwasher, the counters are cleaned off, we're squared up. We're squared up for the day. We can have a good day, right? That's not OCD. That's just having a little pride in my environment. Making sure it's squared up a little bit, right? Yeah, Michael Mola says, we are reading that now. That's a great way. And you said we, which means maybe he and his wife or he and his team. You guys that have teams, read a book together. Put it on the schedule. Read it. Tolman, I'm going to have to lock my kitchen cabinets. Yeah, me too, man. We have times in life where we're just off the rails that way. And yeah, I get it. So So listen, guys, you don't need more willpower to build great habits. You just need a better environment. Be the architect of your surroundings and let them do the heavy lifting, right? Just put the plan in place and then just execute. Sounds easy, right? It's James Clear, Wendy. Atomic Habits, James Clear. Great one. Yeah. One of the things he says is small changes in your environment can lead to big changes in your behavior. Just small changes, small tweaks. That's what we've been talking about, guys. Today is January 29th. This is day 34 of me saying a lot of things just like this. Yeah, Tony Ruffin, reading it now for the second time. So today, make one small change to your environment to support a habit you're working on. Just one small change. You know, and as I always say, share it in the comments. Nobody does, but share it. No, sometimes you do. Share it in the comments. I want to hear what you guys are designing, how you're changing habits. Hunter Wilmeth, good to see you. Speaking of the molar guys, yeah. Somebody post in the comments. I'm looking at the Facebook comments right now. I'm going to switch over to Instagram. Yeah. Chris Breen, good to see you. Sauna and plunge to start the day. New morning habit. That's great. That's great. Yeah. Super stuff. Where's Alex? Is Alex still here? Yeah. Alex, how are you starting your day? Trying to juggle Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all the same stuff. Everybody dials in on a different medium, as they say. So, guys, I'll continue with this stuff if you're enjoying it. Atomic Habits, right up over my head, I think is, I'm backwards, but Relentless and Winning, both books by Tim Grover. I'm going to bring some lessons from that in the coming days and talk about that stuff too. So you start to get a theme here, guys. People that do well, people that are successful, people that operate at a high level. They're not with the bad habits. They're not with the shitty morning routines. Okay? They're surrounding themselves with people that want to win and want them to win. And they're making sure that their environment is a positive one that promotes great habits. Speaking of positive people, Patty Dahl just jumped on. Jen Vane is here. Yeah. She said the Andy Frisella book on mental toughness. That's right up there too, right? Same one, same stack. That's my all-star stack. Josh Baker says, I hire a personal trainer, so I show up. Good for you, man. Somebody might say, well, why do you do that? Just do it. No, Josh has figured out, and Bubba, I think, has done the same thing. Bill Gustafson has done the same thing. That I just need that accountability. I need that, hey, personal trainer dude is going to be there, right? So I got to be there. And they're going to put me through the paces. And if that's what you need to do to make it happen, then do it. You figured out, you got the key to the matrix, right? Jen Vane says, be selfish to be selfless, right? Take care of you. Get that oxygen mask on, right? When you guys have heard that analogy, when you're in the plane, the mask drops, they tell you to get yours on first, right? Same thing in life. Get yours on first so you can help the person beside you. Yeah, good stuff. I had something else I was going to say, but I forgot. Mike Rudolph. Wendy will tell you this. Wendy will laugh when she says this comment. I park as far away in the parking lots to get a few more steps in. I do the same thing. It's twofold. For that reason, and also, because you can walk, and also so somebody doesn't pound the crap out of my vehicle with their doors. Also, escalator versus stairs. Take the Stairs. There's a great book by Rory Vaden called Take the Stairs. Yeah. If there's an escalator and a stairs right there, and if you've got the time or whatever, you're not dragging all your luggage, take the stairs. Do those little things. Great. What are some other great habits you guys are putting into play? Win-win, Mike Rudolph says. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, guys, take a look at the environment. All right? Check it. If I was sitting here and I just had a tan back wall, maybe a couple of curtains, to me, it wouldn't be as motivating, right? But I'm sitting here with my books and my bookshelf and my my plaque, medals, all that stuff. It's all, to me, uplifting, motivating. If you're going to sit in this space, you better be operating at a high level or be trying to. Bubba Hogan, my favorite is the people at the gym fight over front row parking just to go get on the treadmill. Yeah, I love that one. Love that one. Yep. Tony Ruffin, let's see me escape the scene faster. Yeah, right. Yeah, good stuff, guys. But pop in there, over the next day or so, sometime today. Pop in there. If you notice today that this landed with you and you made a change, you changed that environment, post it in the group, post it in the Summit Facebook group. If you're in our Peak community, post it in there. And guys, if you've popped on here and you would like to be part of one of our communities and get more interaction with a lot of the people that have been on this call, check out our school communities, SKOOL. I'll put the link in the comments after, or Wendy can pop it in now while she's on here. Recuperating. We have a free community. If you like, hey, I'd like to be part of personal development, but I don't have a nickel to throw at it, hop into our free community. We post a lot in there. There's a lot of it's 120 other people in there that want you to win. And then the next step up is what I call it our paid group. Okay, it's our school community. It's called the Edge Live, and I go live in there. We do a twice a month, a bi-weekly group call. I do a Monday morning live. Everybody that's in that group gets a morning text from me. All right. We do a lot of content. I built out a whole business foundations course in that community. There's a classroom, a leaderboard. They gamify the engagement, which is kind of fun. Mark Bunker's in there. Bubba Hogan's in there. Jason Rector is in there. These guys are all successful entrepreneurs that want you to win and will pour into you. Yeah, Jason, thank you. It is an amazing community. And then, as I always say, hey, it's January. Do you want 2025 to be the same as 2024? That's fine. Don't call me. But if you'd like some help and you'd like things to be different and you'd like to be doing a video at the end of the year when I ask you, hey, could you do a quick testimonial about how I've helped you with your business this year, right? That's what I did at the end of last year. 6 or 7 of these guys all sent me videos saying, hey, Bob changed my life. Bob helped me with my business. Bob saved my business. Bob's doing what Bob should be doing, right? Speaking of that was me referring to people, what people say about me. If you refer to yourself in the third person, cut it out. Cut it out. Oh, Bob does this and Bob does. Don't do that. I'll talk about that tomorrow. Yeah, good to see you, Mike Rudolph. Appreciate you as well. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Join our communities. Hop in there. Oh, and I didn't even mention, you probably haven't heard about our event on February 22nd, Portland, Maine. It's called the Edge Live. All right, we'll put that link in here as well. I'll spare you guys me hammering on you today. I've hammered on you yesterday. Yeah, ask Coach Turner how to jump on a 30-minute call, Mark Bunker says. I've enjoyed working with Mark, with Jason, with Bubba. A lot of guys on this call that have been part and are part. Luke McGee, part of our communities. I either work one-on-one with them or they're part of our communities. Dave Zemchek. So I appreciate you all, and I appreciate the ability of the chance to be able to do what I love to do, which is help pour into you guys. So anyway, I'm out. Have a great day. Change those habits, guys. Change that environment. Post it in the group. I'll talk to you later. See ya.